As the Budweiser frog used to say, what's up? It's Wednesday. That means we got a case of the Wednesdays. I am Dane. I am the Dungeon Master for this glorious campaign. With me today, I have 5 out of 6 of our wonderful players. I'm going to start from the top and just work my way around. And no real order besides, linear. So I got Mike playing Aram, a high elf outlander, a sorcerer who has dragon ancestry, prone to making fire happen in many places, kind of sort of the parental dad type figure of the group. We also have Hello Twisted Taboo, thank you for popping in. I appreciate you watching and collecting those nerd force. We have Pam playing Nina. Pam is actually our newest party member, as is Nina. Nina is a tiefling fighter on a quest to find her lost childhood cousin, Sylvia, who has gone missing with Rico's daughter. Rico's the owner of the Flying Napkin, the very first employer of the team on the stream. Then we have Katie right below that. Katie weighs in with Bitch Slap at right around 300 pounds, 6 foot some odd feet tall, carrying large trees or big weapons. She loves 3-armed trolls and walks in the park. And she is a half-orc barbarian. And as we keep going along around the line, we have Cal. Everybody say hi to Cal. Hey, Cal. Cal is playing Xenavie, everybody's favorite half-elf rogue assassin, known for all kinds of assassinry, known for saying things like, it's not murder unless I say it is. Or, it's not murder unless I say it is, or it's not murder unless I say it is. It's one of those. Which one is it, Cal? It's your phrase.
It's not murder unless I say it's murder.
Okay. What's your other phrase? Do you remember it?
It's not stealing if they're dead.
Oh, I'm glad we're on the same page here. All right, next on the list there, not number 5, which would be Baron Lobolo, our half-elven bard, who's non-sexual in nature. He is apparently running behind or sleeping. We're not sure. No one's heard from him yet, but we may find out soon. And hopefully he will not be missed. And last but not least, fellow Dungeon Masteteer, who runs a game every Friday about 9 p.m. to midnight. Another 5th edition homebrew game on All Dirty Diver 2021. Right here on Twitch, we have Jacob coming in hard with our Circle of the Moon Path human druid / warlock known as Balar. And that being said, that's our team. Balar is known for shapeshifting at the drop of a dime. He's also known for having ran with wolves. Him and Bitch Slap have developed their own wolf tongue over the last little bit as their wolf clans have started to unite closer and closer to the true path that is wolfdom. So real quick, we'll just break down where we left off and where we're going. I know we have the party split currently. That's right, a man in the street, a wolf in the sheets. Ow! Thank you for that, Twisted Taboo. It is definitely not a lie. I've heard many things about the wolf in the sheets. Meow. But, agreed. Alright, sorry. But anyway, so we left off, the party split. We've got, I believe, Bitch Slap and Balar are in town, is that right? As well as Xenavie?
And Xenavie, yeah.
And Xenavie are in town. They went in town to check to see if Bitch Slap and Aram's wanted poster was worth looking into. As of so far, it seems a little less than perfect and not too many... The poster doesn't really appear to be close enough to their likeness to get them in too much trouble as of yet, unless they start kicking the can down the street and calling attention themselves. The rest of the party, that being Nina and Aram and Lobolo, are out just north of town in the Whispering Palms, and they have been fighting Wayne the Wyvern. So we're going to go just from the top. I know, Nina, that you attacked last time and hit. Let's just start right where we left off with that, with you guys fighting this Wyvern up in the forest there in the Whispering Palms, and then we'll get through it from there.
Can you
Did
share
you change
both
names?
maps?
Huh?
Go ahead, Balar.
I was just going to ask if you could share both maps, because we can only pull up the one we're on.
Yep, I did doing that right now for
I-
you.
I got all the maps. Well, I had to reset them, but I got the town maps and the map we're currently on saved at the bottom. If you save the town maps at the bottom, you can always pull it back up if you need it.
You can also go to images, If you go to images
Yeah.
and it has a little open player shared one, you can see all the ones that's been shared with you. But it's okay, no big deal. I can also just share it super ease. All right, so we're at the top with the Nina, the crossbow wielding expert here. What's she got going on there, Pam? Pamela?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my hand crossbow.
Pew pew pew. So to be fair, so you can use your hand crossbow for a bonus attack because of a crossbow expert. So you can actually use your sword, I think, 2 times because of your light level and being a fighter, and then you get an extra third attack with that hand crossbow. That's like the beauty of crossbow expert is you get that extra bonus attack.
Sounds fun. Let's do the long sword first. That hits. Lovely.
You'd have had to move in, so you did.
It's something. That hits.
Oh yeah, I guess I should probably give you guys the Sirenscape too. Here's the invite in the chat. Need to get some sound effects in here.
Oh.
All right, so you hit him, and then is that all your attacks?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
So you did. Let's see, you did Infernal Longsword. You hit him for 5. Infernal Longsword. You hit him for 13 or 14. I mean, and that's just 2. And then you get your crossbow too.
Do I have to, or can I save it?
What would be the point of saving it? Because after right now, like your turn will be over.
I'll use that. I'll use that.
I'm just saying, like once it's your turn's over, you can't go back to your bonus action. You only get reactions at that point.
Look at that.
Critical hit.
Look at that. I was second guessing it.
Hey, okay. 16 damage with critical hit to the Wyvern. Nice work.
That's better.
And that it? You
Yep,
gonna move
that's
or do anything else? You good right there?
it. Nope, I'm gonna stay right there.
Okay, so it ends your turn. Means that Zenevieve is up. Oh, it disconnected you though, Cal. Are you gone again? Yeah, she got booted. Must be her interwebs. Or her computer is fried. She's not in the actual combat right now, so we'll just go to Bitchlap, who's also not. Bitchlap, you were going to do something of your own accord if you'd like to spring off from the party real quick.
Yep. Got something to do, guys. I'll be back. Go enjoy your fight.
Oh, you don't know the fights. Oh, you're going. You mean are they going to the pit?
I'm assuming they're going back to the what's it called?
The Whispering Palms.
The Rib Tickler, I thought.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we got that bed in.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay. So, okay, and then where are you planning on going from there, Katie? Like, where's she going?
To the jewelry store. Which I'm assuming is over by all the merchants and stuff, or something.
Yeah, I mean, so where'd it go? There is local cat's more like a fishing place. Here in the Killick Fair, you should see the Von Sherrigans. That's a trade company. They might have some things you could buy there. And it's basically like right between. It's at the Killick Fair, so that's definitely like that whole area's got a bunch of stores and stuff in it. They just have their main like front of their building there, in which they operate out of.
Okay.
Call says she lost Wi-Fi. She's trying to get back in.
Okay, thank you for that update because I don't have Facebook up. All right, so Katie, that's right. You head over to the Killick Fair. Are you just going to go to the Von Schurigan's merchant quarter, or are you going to try like some of these like passerby tents? Like as you go into the the open air market of the Killick Fair, you hear different like musicians on the wind. Like a guy drumming. You hear a guy with a dulcimer. You hear like a flute and a saturn not too far away. Just jamming out in different sections of the market, not next to each other, not together, not even the same music. But you also hear that there's 100+ people scattered out all around, just citizens-wise, most of them giving you a wide berth. You smell fresh loaves of bread. People are yelling out like honeysuckles and who wants some churros or the people selling flowers. There's people selling weapons and other equipment. There's people selling just grain or meat pies or not meat pies. Potato steamed potatoes that they've cut open. They dump a bunch of goat cheese on and say it's delicious with that and tomatoes and So like you can kind of imagine this open medieval open air market with a bunch of tents and tons of passerbyers and haggling going on and people trying to buy cool sashes and belts and this is an interesting fuzzy robe, like this old lady says. I've never seen such fuzz, and she buys a fuzzy robe,
Can you pull Pam back in? She hopped off for a second.
You guys cannot see me?
We can now.
Yeah, I lost everybody for like a second.
I'm not sure what's going on with it today. All the churros. So what are you thinking, Katie?
I'll look at that stuff as I go by, be entertained by all the culture that's happening, but head to the Von Schurgens, since that's what I know over there.
Okay, yeah, I think Kristen Von Schurgen, or...
Yeah.
I think that's
Kristen.
the Schurgen. I'll look her up real quick. I'm pretty sure that's it. Sure. Yeah, Christy Von Schurgen. That's who you know. That's like the head lady of it. There's last you knew she was back in Blacktomb Keep. Blacktomb Keep. All right, so you're wandering through there, and then you come up to this building, this brick and mortar building. It's nicer and bigger than most of the other ones. It's almost like a mini warehouse, and you go in, and it's got glass cases with fine bracelets and necklaces on mannequin parts. This is the bust for the neck, or a hand like this with a couple rings on it and stuff. And a few, there's 10 or 12 cases in here with, each of them being anywhere between 2 and 6 feet long, full of different items on display. There's also, one of those, not a hat rack, but it's like a pole that goes up and it has a bunch of hooks on it that's some, maybe less expensive necklaces are hanging off of. And there's a bunch of them on there. There's both, there's some that look like they might be made out of, steel or copper or something, but then there's also some that are made of beads and rope that maybe a local kid made, or maybe one of the kids of the family made. It's hard to tell.
That's cute. Okay, I'm gonna look at the rings. I'm looking for a couple of rings that are not too fancy but pretty. Nothing with stone settings in them.
No stone settings?
Yeah.
There's 10 silver rings and 10 gold rings in the same 6-foot casing, and they're all the gold ones are over here. Some of them have some stones in them. Silver ones over here. Some of them have some stones in them. There are a couple that don't. There's one that's shaped like a skeleton wrapped around the finger. That's kind of interesting looking.
That's kind of cool.
It's kind of cool, but it does have little black bead gems in it for eyes. And then there are a couple of plain silver bands. There's one that's a braided silver band. There is a gold one that looks like a hammerhead is on top of it. It's kind of weird looking, but it's a little bigger than the other ones. Think like a sledgehammer. It's literally has a weird sledgehammer block on top of a ring set.
All right.
Any of those
is there
strike
somebody?
fancy?
Yeah, is there somebody in here that I can?
When you're looking around, when you came in, you didn't really notice them, but when you start to look around for somebody, you realize there's a gnome next to you. As you look and notice them, that she climbs up 3 steps onto this stool and puts her arms on the counter and kind of tilts her head at you and says, "You look familiar, and you look like you need some jewelry. What can I get you today?"
I'm gonna point to the skeleton ring first. How much for that?
She definitely has smoker, raspy voice, and she smells of stale cigarette smoke.
Hey, no judgment.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm just letting
cool.
you know who, kind of give you an idea of who you're dealing with. I mean, seems very friendly, if maybe a little too chummy because she's a salesperson. But yeah, so she says, yes, an excellent choice, a newcomer to the collection. Only 17 gold, and she puts it on the counter in front of you and slides it towards you. And
Okay. How much for that one, the braided one?
The braided gold or the braided silver? Because I actually have one
Silver.
of each. Also
Um,
silver. That braided silver I could do for 12 gold. I could do both for 25 if you want it.
I'll take both for 25.
Oh, very nice, very nice. And would you like them sized?
Yes.
Okay. And let me see your hand there, dearie. And I do love your flower, but it looks a couple days old. It might be time for a new one.
Sorry to interrupt, but Kyle's in Twitch talking to you.
Oh. Okay, I see. I see you, Cal. Play through Twitch, I guess. Titch. I can't spell.
Bear said, "Oh shit, 230 seconds."
At least we have a rough estimate of what time he'll be back. You know what I mean?
Just under 4 minutes for him to be on.
9 hours later. All right, so Katie, so you pay out 25 gold pieces. She takes your like calloused, large, like double-sized half-orc barbarian
Actually,
hand.
before she does that,
Oh.
I'm telling her that I need them sized to my tusks, not my fingers.
Oh, dearie me, what an idea. What an idea. And where on your tusk would you like them to sit? Dearie me, what an idea.
Close to the bottom here.
Okay, so like your lips will cover them unless you like growl or something.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So she's like, well, you'll have to come down a bit, dear. You're a little high for that. I thought maybe your hands would be fine, but sorry, I forgot she was a smoker. I got all like wild child with it. So yeah, you like lean in and she like fits it on there, and it goes about halfway down. And she says, "Is that far enough? I can get it farther. If I just need to resize it real quick. If you'd like to go a little farther, it is just above your lip.
That's fine.
That's
They're
fine
both
there.
in the same spot, yeah.
Okay, and she says in here, and she takes a little, like, it looks like a little sandstone-colored piece of putty or something, and she, like, sticks it on the back behind your teeth and it says, this will hopefully keep them on there if you get to moving.
Okay.
So she basically, denture attached these rings to your tusks for you, which I enjoy a lot, so that's fine. Nicely done. All right, is that it for you for the moment?
Yep.
Remilion.
Hey, so yeah, we're staring at this Wyvern. I'm thinking I'm gonna Scorching Ray on this thing. I think.
All right, just using some spells up.
Yeah. Okay. There's the first one.
Okay.
Second one. That one misses.
First one hit.
Yeah, and I did 9 damage.
Yeah, that's some damage.
You're right. Barely hit with this third one, I guess. Another 10.
Yeah, that was a critical.
Puts them in critical.
Oh, it puts him in critical.
Status.
I see that. Yeah, I was like, oh, that's a good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that'll be my turn.
All right, Wayne didn't like that. He's going to stay within the range of Nina, so he doesn't take the attack opportunity. First and foremost, though, he is going to stinger a round.
Okay.
10 misses. You lucky ducky. And he is going to bite at Nina.
Of course.
Critically hitting. 18 damage to Nina.
Ow.
And we round ourselves back out to the city folk. Monsieur Ballard. Comment parlez-vous?
So I tag along with Bitch Slap to Killick Fair while we're walking through the open market. I'm just gonna pick up some rations for the journey we've got coming up, as well as a barrel of ale, because we're already here. So why double back to that inn later to make that purchase?
Oh, probably not a bad choice. You actually can get some pretty good, like red ale here that's been pretty well known.
Sounds good.
I'm just taking Genevieve with you for now. Okay, so you're not doing anything besides just going and getting some thangs?
Nope, just that. Just tell me how much to take off my sheet for it, and I'm already adding it.
Just for the food and the beer?
Yeah, like
How much food?
what was it? 3 days travel by wagon.
Mm-hmm.
So a week's worth of rations for everybody.
Okay. So that's 7 times 6, so 42 days worth of rations. Anything for the horses or anything like that?
No, we'll graze them.
Okay. Okay. The giant eagle swoops in and tries to attack the Wyvern as Lobolo, and we're back to the top for you, Nina. And then Jacob will say 15 gold covers it.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say 5 gold for the rations and 10 for the barrel of ale.
Sweet. And I'm just gonna throw all that in my bag of holding.
Okay, of course you are. We're back to the top for you, Pamilioni.
I am going to do my longsword again.
Oh!
Yay.
Oh. I love the noise. Wow. Ooh.
That seems like good damage.
Well, that's not bad. He's definitely in pain.
And again.
Hell yeah.
So close.
Oh, you hit him. He's super hurting. So like this is the way that looks. Is it's this stupid Wayne the Wyvern, tries to bite one of you, manages to get Nina, swings his tail. It's the same one as every week. Tries to swing his tail over and hit Aram and misses, but as he's coming back from biting Nina and swinging at Aram, he takes 2 quick slashes from the demonic-looking blade that Nina carries, uses. I can hang on, Bear. I'll post it in the chat, bro.
I'm taking a picture of it for him right now.
I got it too.
And that's it for me.
Okay. Very cool. Let me go here. There's the actual link. So who is there next? We got Nina, you went. Zenavi, you're in the chat, hopefully. We'll give her 15 seconds to catch her life up. Technically had a couple things she could do. Because you're in town. I just sent you with Balar / Bitch Slap to the Killick Fair because your computer died or whatever. Let's get it home. All right. Well, as soon as you catch up, let us know what you want to do there, Cal, and we'll make it happen for you. You are in town. Bitch Slap, you're in town. You're still at the merchant. Anything else you want to do here?
Nope. I'd like to head over to the Bambara Temple.
Alright, that's going to take more than a round to get to, but we're not really in round with combats with you, so it's different. So, but you're on the way there, okay?
Alrighty.
Aram.
Let's use that scorching ray again.
Pew, 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 pew.
That's right.
Oh, and you killed it, too.
I was going to say, looks like it only took 1.
Mm-hmm. What a waste, what a waste.
Hey, but it's done.
Mm-hmm. So that one is toast. And then now that it falls before you, landing out of the sky, hitting the ground, and thudding. Now what?
I
Did
don't
you say
think
anything to your
Wyvern,
companions?
I don't think Wyvern anything is worth anything. So I mean, unless we want to chop them up for meat, but I don't know where the hell these things came from. But
There's
we might
bear.
want to like take cover under a tree for a little bit since we're waiting for the rest of the party to get back.
Okay. You gonna go chew on some straw, chill beneath the tree, maybe try an apple out? Johnny Appleseed over there?
No apples out of this forest. There ain't no way. I know it lives in this forest.
You notice a seemingly natural rock formation. The only thing that seems out of place with it is it's a little smoother than you would expect a natural rock to be in this area. It's about 8 foot by 12 foot wide and long, and it sits about 4.5 feet off the ground. Do you want to go sit on it?
Touch it.
Nope. I'm sitting under a tree. I'm good.
What's up, Bear? Alright, so I got the map here. I need you to pick the tree because it's going to matter. Mike? Okay.
Here.
Okay. So not the dead one, right?
Right next to the dead one.
Okay, the yellow one,
leaves
yellowish
of the
orange
yellow
one? Yellow
Yeah.
orange. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Alright,
kind of like right where they meet. Pretty is what I was shooting for.
Okay, that sounds good. Alright, cool. So we're out of official combat. Let's just Oh, okay. Well, if you're going to the cleric's place, she's going to the Bombaran Temple, so that's sort of close to any of the cleric's place as well. So Bitslap and Cal or Zenevieve head over to Bombara Temple. Balar, I assume you're still buying stuff when they leave. She doesn't tell you anything. Are you going to stay in the mart, or are you going to head back to the forest, or are you going to try to find them?
It just took me a minute to buy that stuff, but I'm not going to accompany them to the Bombara Temple as I've already been there once today.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to head back to the Rib Tickler and drink a little bit while I wait for Bar to have his match.
Okay. Sounds good. Alright, so you go to that. Bitslap, you and Zenevieve wind up at the Bombaran Temple. Once again, there's a bunch of obvious, like piratey type, scoundrel-looking, or like seaworthy rapscallions hanging out at the Bombaran Temple at this table. One of them, it happens to be a dwarf, a couple of humans, an elf, a half-elf. And they're just milling about, taking care of stuff. They do have this binder or leather-bound loose leaf worth of a bunch of different wanted posters stuffed on the table in front of them. There appears to be like clamshell necklaces and pearl rings with pearls in them and things like that for sale, as if like somebody set up like a little shanty shop or something.
Neat. Okay, I'm gonna walk up to the table with the binder on it and decisively say, "I need work. Can I look?"
Yeah, look away, giant, says the dwarf. Look all you want. And he's over here, he's like braiding one side of his beard as he's talking to you.
Alright, so I'm gonna flip through it, look in, until I get to said poster
Of yourself?
Yes.
Okay.
And
As you
immediately...
get to it, you like look and you notice that the whole time Zenevieve's been like at your armpit. Like you're like,
Right.
Oh shit, Zenevieve! Like I'm not gonna say you're scared because you're a mighty big ass bitch slap, but like you didn't really realize it, but she was just kind of like, if you've seen Mr. Deeds, the dude's like very very creepy, like she basically just appears up. But yeah, so then you say what now?
When I get to the said poster in question, I immediately go into a rage. Boom. Slam my hand down on it and yell,
I love
"Gorf!
Garth?
Breath!"
Wait, what did you yell? Garth and rat breath?
Gorf, rot breath, rot breath.
Okay, who's that?
That was somebody I made up,
Okay.
but I'm gonna rip it out of the binder and show it to the dwarf there with the He's braiding his beard. Point to it and go, where?
I don't know. And he finishes. He's got like 4 gold bangles on either side of his beard that he's now braided in, and like comes down. He looks really, really seaworthy. I'll say it that way. I don't know where. That's why there's a wanted poster.
Was my mate. This one. This other one. Red woman. And then I
Red woman
swear,
pointing
swear
at
Orcish.
Aram.
Yeah.
Red woman.
Swear in Orcish, and I say, if I catch them, I will use his tusks as chopsticks. She may not be so lucky.
And on that day, prior to the cataclysm, Bitslap invented chopsticks.
Hey, I pulled that from the little dinky guy last week.
That's true.
Can't make up my own.
Yeah.
But I thought it was clever, so.
I like it. I like it lots. So, okay, so let's go ahead with deception, considering that's you.
Do I get advantage for being in a rage?
You think you should?
Yes.
Then
Because
Because I'm not, you can use your you always have your reroll too.
Bonus.
Well,
concentration.
she's trying to deceive him that she's really pissed off.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I feel like I'll give you advantage. I said yes.
Yeah, I know you did, but
I get it.
I'm just backing it, you know.
16's
Give it a
pretty
little
good.
bit more.
I mean, as far as you can tell, he believes you. Zenevieve, you can actually roll one too. I don't know if you got dice at home or if I just need to do it here. And she's probably like 20 seconds behind, regardless. So, I get the characters going here. Start with that. Still better than the dude, and still better than the dude. Okay, yeah. So I mean, as far as you both think, like you both are pretty sure he's convinced. You're at the Temple of Bambara, and is there anything else you wanted to do here?
I'm gonna set the poster back down with all of the discipline that I can muster in my rage, and I'm going to continue to flip through the book looking for outlaws.
Okay, so your rage lasts 6 seconds, which means it's going to dissipate unless you punch someone.
Oh, well, I'm not going to punch anybody. I punched the paper, sort of.
Okay. So, I mean, so I'm just going to take it off then. You got 2 of them on anyway, but...
Okay.
But, I mean, you got 2 advantage. I allowed for advantage for it, so, I mean, it wasn't necessarily wasted. I just hope you don't need it later. Okay, so you flip through and look for some good bounties?
Yep. I get my charcoal and my little sketch pad out that I have, and I try to take some semblances of some of these guys.
Some copious notes?
Yeah. They don't have to be good, but, you know.
All right. You find a couple that seem pretty good, that are over 100 gold bounties each, wanted dead or alive, for pirating. There's a long black mustached, like a guy who looks like he could, like, I don't know, maybe be like Italian skin tone with a giant big black mustache and an eye patch, and he's supposed to be a captain of a pretty ferocious vessel that's been, waylaying a couple of merchant ships on the sea. And then the other one is actually of a half-orc, who's actually supposedly his first mate. The half-orc has a hook for a hand, and he's wearing like banded mail and a floppy sailor hat in the picture. Pretty clear pictures of these guys. Like, they've been described enough times to be pretty clear. Your picture of them isn't quite as good. Your picture is a circle with a stick and like a flowy stash over it, and like the circle and lines for the eye patch. Unless you actually sleight of hand would tell us exactly how good you did it, or just dex check if you don't have sleight of hand.
Genevieve wants to know if she recognizes anybody while they're flipping through.
Let's see. I guess
And Twisted thinks that these wanted posters are really high quality if they're getting skin tone.
What can I say? It's the age of magic. Do you recognize any of them? I mean, you've heard of the pirates. This captain and his first mate before. They're known for being pretty bloodthirsty, leaving only women and children alive if they leave. But they don't leave any. If you're male and on a ship and you get attacked by these guys, there hasn't been one that's come back alive. Just so we're clear, all of these wanted posters moving forward canonically would be they basically are glamour shots. So if you're ever on a wanted poster now, just take your character and add the glamour shots, like the permed out hair, like the extra glow, like the heavy accents of blush, whatever you need it to be. That is what the wanted posters are going to start looking like moving forward. So just keep that in mind. Cool.
So they're gonna get way better. Or
Yeah,
is that what
yeah,
you're saying?
way better. Glamour shots is how I picked up all my dates ever. That's my dating profile online. Or like the awkward ones where like you're sitting together. You know what I mean? Like you'll have the same shirt and pants on and tight rolled jeans, things like that. All right, so you did that. You guys want to do anything else at Bombardan Temple? It sounds like they're just waiting in the woods for you guys. Balar's at the rig tickler.
I'm finished. Let's go see her fight.
Okay, so you guys are just fine with hanging out in town while they chill in the woods, and like they're chilling in the woods. Be damned. Is that fair?
Yeah, we determined last week that tough shit. They're gonna have to wait till the match is done at sundown.
I thought so. Just making sure.
But I'm bringing a barrel of ale, so
That's true. Yeah.
Well, you guys were supposed to be picking up horses and
we already
cart,
bought
which
the
you
wagon
did-
and horses. It's
Yeah.
at the stables waiting for us, and then I picked up rations and ale. But we bet on Bar, who's
Yeah.
having a fight at the Rib Tickler at sundown. So we got to wait till the fight's over
Yeah.
to see if we win or not.
And Genevieve wants to pass by the dead cleric's house on the way through.
Oh, the dead cleric. She's talking about like the politician you guys manhandled.
I'm assuming, yeah.
Yeah, I mean
That
he was a
would make
cleric,
sense.
so I mean that tracks. So
I am not going with her there.
I think he was a phony cleric, but
yeah, he was really a good guy in disguise. Okay.
Is there something about those dead trees that we should be looking at? Is there a particular reason why both of them are there? Is there anything that we should be looking at that we're not seeing?
The dead trees in the forest?
Yeah.
No, I mean you can do an investigation or a perception check to kind of look around a little if you'd like.
They just look weird, just dead there.
Yeah, they definitely have died. There's not, they're not in the best of shape. There's two dead trees really out of the wholeness of it all.
I don't know, I was just wondering if there's anything special about them that maybe we should be investigating.
I mean, it's up to you. They're just dead trees. They're like hollowed out dead trees. The bark is rotten. There's a couple more down farther below. You see there's a third one down there.
Oh
at
yeah,
the
I see.
bottom. So, I mean, there's just a few scattered
So-
throughout here. They're surrounded by normal trees. Let's see, your perception was an 8 for Lobolo. Why don't you guys both give me one as well, Nina, and the giant eagle version of you. So you got to click on the giant eagle to do your wisdom, or your passive perception is 14. So it's probably just check +2. But you have advantage on it with you have advantage because you're an eagle for eyesight. Roll it again for the eagle because you have advantage.
That was the eagle. See, giant eagle.
Yeah, but you didn't roll at advantage because eyesight with the eagle is eagle eye.
Oh, got you. Hold on, stand by.
Of course. Can I sit by though? I've been standing a lot today.
Oh.
So it's okay that you did that. If ever you roll 1 and I say it's at advantage, it's not another 2 dice roll. It's just a second dice roll.
Oh. Well,
Does that make
that's the
sense?
advantage.
Advantage is 2 dice take the higher, but you'd already rolled 1, so technically you rolled 3 dice to get this
Gotcha.
result. So just
Nice.
just keep that. Yeah, cheater. No, just keep that in mind. Okay, yeah. So Aram, you think you see something in the distance, kind of deeper into the forest. It's not moving, but you get a kind of weird feeling in your stomach, and the hairs in the back of your neck crawl.
Yeah, can you give me some type of pointed direction as
North,
to...
like north through the gap in the trees here.
Oh, okay. Great. Awesome. So I'm going to sit Indian style where I'm at. I'm going to take my backpack and slide it onto my lap
Mm-hmm.
and grip it tight
Mm.
because the last time my shit disappeared when I was in these woods.
Mm.
And I'm going to attempt to take a rest because I remember there's stone is to the north and screw that stone.
Mm. Okay. Okay, that sounds good. Little time goes by. Nothing seems to be happening. It's still like mid-afternoon for you guys out there. You're taking a nice little rest. You can get a short rest in. It won't be 4 hours. It'll be 3. By the time it's by the time it starts to get dark, the fight will happen. I can't remember what time I said originally. It's the main event of the evening. It's right around 6 o'clock until however long it takes. But that time comes. The combatants show up in the ring. It's a chimera, like I had mentioned, and this dwarven fellow that none of you recognize. He comes out in only basically has a kilt on. He's like maybe 4 foot tall and 4 foot wide. He has a axe in either hand, and he has like either tattoos or paint all over his body in like kind of like swirling tribal like pattern. And you can tell he's had some battles in him. You can see even from the distance the glimmering lights of the full moon cast across his skin and show you that he's got plenty of battle wounds and scars underneath the paint or tattoo ink. But the bell rings. He's not 3-legged in the kill. No. Nature check to discern the source of the rot. Yes, they could try and do that. Absolutely, if they have nature as a skill. But the fight commences right around when you thought it would, and right out the gate, it's not looking good for the dwarf. He gets right up in there and instantly takes a wild array of attacks. Where is?
He's back.
He's back.
Who? Who's back? Oh, we lost Mike. There you go. Now you're back. Did you just cut out on its own like it was earlier?
Literally, I was checking on the Twitch stream. I didn't even know I left.
Huh. Yeah.
It's being weird today. It's just I blame it on the full moon. It is what it is.
Yeah, it's okay. It is what it is, like you said, but it's definitely entertaining to see all this happening. Okay, so anyway, so this chimera is there, and it is a pretty big, large size monstrosity. Is everybody familiar with what a chimera looks like? It's got like a dragon head, a lion's head, and then a goat's head, dragon wings and tail, and then it has the claws in the front, hooves in the back. All right, so that's what I showed that with you guys. So, and it gets a bunch of attacks. So right out the gate, he goes in there, and it gets 3 attacks on him. It takes a bite at him, it tries to horn him, and then tries to claw him all at once. And it looks like 2 of them hit pretty heavily, and he just takes a boatload of damage right out the gate. 22 damage to be precise. So he doesn't look down for the count, and as you're watching, he comes back around with it, and you notice he is pretty pissed, as you could tell, like you could just see his anger turn on as he swings up at this chimera, and I believe just hits it with his second attack of the 2, and he does some damage to it as well. Let's see, he does 8 damage to it. And this goes on for some time. You can tell that he's. I mean, if you're a barbarian and you're watching, you can tell that he's utilizing the anger inside him. He's embracing the dark side of the Force, if you will. And he's just gritting his teeth, and every time he takes a hit, he yells in the Chimera's face. This goes on for about 30 minutes before he finally takes one of the heads of the beast off, and it starts to actually back away from him and circle around with the goat head dragging on the ground on the side of the other two. Another 10 minutes goes by, and the lion manages to rip one of his arms off completely. But he does finally get a blow in between the two other heads and bring the Chimera to its knees, where it's still breathing, but is unconscious on the ground at his feet. He doesn't stop. He literally turns on the spot as it falls, walks over and picks up his arm and starts to leave the arena, and the crowd goes bananas, as they should, right? I don't know what you guys do, but they're like clapping and hooting and hollering. They're throwing flowers and copper pennies. They're throwing copper pennies. Some people are throwing silver stuff at his feet as he leaves through the underside of the under part of the arena there that goes underneath the stands.
I'm just gonna turn to bitch slap and Zenevieve and go, easy money. Go to cash in for our winnings.
And it was 40 each, wasn't it?
Yeah, Zenevieve and I both bet 40 gold on the dwarf to win.
Okay, so that means it was 2 to 1 odds, so you just basically got 80 back.
Sweet.
Each. Very cool. Okay, so that ends that, and then are you guys planning to go catch them up in the woods?
Get the wagon, ride the wagon back to where they are in the woods.
All right. By the time you guys get the wagon and get back to the woods, the sun is officially set. And you know the sun is no more in the sky. The moon is not quite full as you're getting out from underneath the smoke of the sky around inside the city. The clearer wood sky above you as you look up is much more starry, and you can tell the full moon is maybe 3 or 4 days out, but there's just a sliver left that it needs to get before the full moon has risen. And just as the rest of the party shows up here, and the giant eagle is going to be gone by now. It's going to just be Mr. Lobolo. Because I think it's only, polymorph's an hour, so. But that being said, as you're walking up there, let me go ahead and get everybody's quick perceptions. I know we had some earlier.
Those who have rolled earlier, you want us to roll again?
Yeah, it's a new one because now it's nighttime, so.
Percepzioni.
I'm lucky to see my shoelace in this dark.
Okay. We got pretty low rolls. Is that everybody?
Missing Cal, but yeah.
Okay. All right, I feel pretty good about that. So let's see. I've got a 16. Lobolo, you're there, with your half-elven eyes. You're like fixing your drum, tying the cord around the skin where the drum has been tied or whatever. And you just glance up, and you see in the woods, kind of just coming out of different parts of the woods up ahead of you, you see a spooky specter.
So I see a ghost.
Yes, you see a ghost.
That's what I say. I see a ghost. To
And
everybody.
you actually see 2 of them.
So I say
What
it
do they look like?
I see another ghost.
What do you say?
Where's the cart and horse at this point?
It would have been right by you guys.
And the path we're taking is to the west of us.
To where are you guys? Oh yeah, you guys have to go. You have to go up along the shore. So actually, they're right in your way.
I thought we were following the road.
Yeah, we're going to Jubilee.
Oh, that's
So
right. You're going to
we're-
Jubilee. That's right. You guys were going
Yeah.
there instead of.
We're not going to the lighthouse. We're going west.
Yeah, so you're
Yeah.
going west. So yeah, either way, you got to go west. That's fine. But these specters do appear and come out to greet you.
Great, but we have no business with them, so I say we hop on the cart. I say let's just hop on the cart and go.
So ignore them completely.
Yeah, I mean, what? We have no business with them. There's nothing over there we need to go check out. We got business in another direction.
This one
They're
floats
coming at
closer.
us, though.
This one
They're
floats
coming.
closer, dragging its like skeletal or it's like a ghostly cloth from its dead dress just draped behind it as it floats.
Yeah.
Blood appears to be on its hands as it looks down at its hands, its mouth wide open as if in an internal scream, its white hair flowing of its own accord in the wind as it floats just off the ground towards you, and then it wails.
Once again, none of our business. Come on, guys, hop on the cart. Let's get the fuck out of here.
It gets to there, and then you hear it scream.
Yeah.
Everybody roll a Constitution saving throw. And
But
everybody
he's
within
looking
60
at
feet
us.
of her also roll a Wisdom saving throw.
Within how much?
60, so it would have been right here you guys would have started 15, 35, 40.
So that's everybody.
Yeah. Lobolo, Constitution, Aram, Constitution. I need to...
Oh shit, 220s.
Constitution and wisdom, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I just fucked that all up. My bad. I hit the wrong button. Just go ahead and roll them all again.
I don't want to roll again because I got 220s.
Yeah. Sorry, Charlie.
I got 28 and 22.
I'm the worst.
Constitution and wisdom.
Lobolo, it didn't really matter for Lobolo. He messed up either way. Aram was happy though. His is a little higher.
Mine was
Yeah.
a little bit better.
That's
Not much.
bullshit.
So Bit Slap, you got a 12 on
Shit.
Constitution.
I really got a 28.
I guess I could rewind the stream and look. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Accidents happen. I apologize. And this isn't great for you guys. So, and Katie, don't hate
Scared,
me.
afraid, and no ghost.
Unfortunately, though, with the not charisma Bit Slap, it's wisdom and Constitution. You failed the Constitution. You need a wisdom. I know. I'm sad too. Constitution for Aram.
What are we rolling against, anyways?
The ghost?
He's gonna
Yeah,
tell
but-
us in a second.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right. I'll give you guys an option since I screwed the pooch on this one. Do you want me to target you all and roll all your saves again, just with the targeting in place, or do you want to use what you got on the board right now?
Well, you know I do.
Majority wins. So, write what you want to do in the chat.
I'm okay with what I've got.
Which chat?
The Fantasy Grounds chat.
Yeah. I mean, I'm. It is what it is. I done rolled shitty twice. I mean, I'm fine with just letting it roll out. But
What's option 2, Nina? I'm sorry, you have to speak child for me. I don't really know the
I
difference.
mean, if I don't have to roll again, that'd be great. If not, I'll go ahead and roll it again.
And if that sticks, I'm still going to use my inspiration. So.
That's true. Everybody besides Nina has inspiration right now. Do you guys want to use those up instead
I do.
of some failures?
Well, let's decide what you guys are doing first. If you guys are going to go yes with it, then I'll take the reroll. If no, then I'll use my inspiration.
I mean, I'd say have Dane re-roll us, target and re-roll us. That'll give us all a new roll, and then we've got inspiration. We can
Mess around from
re-roll
there.
anything we don't like.
That's fine. That actually works good for the syntax anyway. I should have just done it from the first place.
Yeah.
So let's start with Horrifying Visage. So the monster looks at you with that gaping maw, and all of you besides Nina fail it.
I'm going to use my inspiration. said it's Constitution.
No, that one's the frightened, so that's wisdom.
I'm gonna re-roll that one as well. If you wanna click it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm wise.
Okay, so you're not. So now Lobolo's not afraid.
All right. I'll use mine.
Okay. Oh,
Not much better.
Aram is still
Yeah.
afraid. All right, so Aram, you're still afraid. Who else got less than that? So Aram got less.
I re-rolled a 13.
Lobolo's better. Balar's better. Xenavie.
Here.
I gotta roll Xenavies. So hard. I always forget I even have half the player. You know.
Is that a charm spell?
No, they're not charming you.
Okay.
All right, so Xenavie is also frightened. Damn
No, you're absolutely right, Twisted. We should have.
it. What did he say?
Should have ran faster.
I can't believe you believe in ghosts. All right, and then the other save, for the whale, is going to be Constitution, and it is going to get closer to you guys. Let's get that roll out of the way.
Cal said she'd use hers too, by the way.
Oh, okay.
To reroll.
Okay. Yeah, let me look at all of those real quick. Aram, you failed the Constitution save. Everybody else passes. So that's good for all of you guys. Even Xenavie passes the frightened now, so that's good for Xenavie. So then Aram, so everybody passed the first one except for Aram, right?
I didn't.
Kelly, Katie, you didn't?
No, I don't think so.
Sorry, this got like convoluted. Oh, not with a 10. Wisdom saving throw. So then, yeah, you're also frightened. So Bitch Slap should be frightened, and Aram should be frightened, correct?
Okay.
And then the whale goes on.
What's that entail?
The whale is 3d6 damage to everybody who passed, which is who it just attacked, which was just Lobolo, apparently? No, which was Balar, Aram, Nina, Xenavie. It says everybody passed, but not everybody did. Oh, no, everybody did pass that except for Aram. So, Aram, you're at 0 hit points. Everybody else took that damage.
Right.
So, Aram falls to the scream. And now we can roll initiative. Unless you guys are going to try and take Aram and just run. Okay. Cal, you're going to be first, so figure out what you want to do with your first move there. For Xenavie and then Lobolo. And you don't have polymorph on, so let's take that off.
I can drop the concentration.
I already did.
Can you zoom my camera back a little bit? Like it's all up in my nose. Please.
Sorry, Kelly, you're the whole thing, or Bear. And then
No worries.
all right, and we're at the top, so that's you, Xenavie. I want to run in the
Xenavie
wagon
says
or
she's-
as close to it as possible and shoot. Yeah, you'll have your donkey, that's fine. So you want to go run and jump into the cart and then shoot from there? Yes, got your donkey. Sorry, it's on delay because Cal's having issues. Okay, so she runs over to the cart, which is just behind the animals there. She's going to go to right here, which is right by the cart. And then what from there?
She said shoot.
Okay, at the spooky specter that just screwed you guys up, or this one that's farther up here on the right?
She also inquired there if we collected the donkey she bought.
She does. Yeah, I say yeah, she does. That's what the good was. Yep. So yes, you got your donkey, and now you want to attack the one that just screamed. So you're going to, and that was a surprise round. I don't know how the reality of that is, whether or not it's considered already having gone. I'm going to say that it's not, since it's the actual combat just started. So no, it would be, but you take a bonus action to aim if you want, which will still give you your damages. See what happens. You hit it with your crossbow bolt. Throw a sneak attack on there. I didn't roll with advantage either, so... Oops. Oh. All those ones. 17 damage to the Spectre. And I think that was your turn. Yep. Okay. And Labolo.
Alrighty. Which one? Are these different creatures from the Spectre?
Yeah.
Are they spooky?
No, well, there's two of them.
Okay. And, okay, so that one's close. Alright, so I'm going to use Healing Word, level 3. On a old ARAM over here. Shit, there we go.
Did you say on ARAM you're a little distant?
Yeah, I'm going to use on ARAM. Tell him, get up, old man.
Oh, you've been healed!
Is he still, what's the word? Is he still on the ground?
He is still prone, but he is now living on the ground.
Alright, so I run over, grab him, and that's 15, I get 40, so 5, 20 feet. And I'm going to pull him back 20 feet. Help him get to his feet and get him out of the way so he can not have
So if you want to get him to his feet, that's as far as you can go.
Oh, okay. It works for me. And that's what I do with my turn.
Okay. A heavily armed, skeletal, possibly humanoid appears in the north as well. Coming from the same direction as which the rock was. If you guys want to zoom in on him. He looks pretty ferocious. His eyes glow with a demonic kind of light blue, eerie, wispy light that just has... It seems like he's got like black smoke just coming off his body. He's carrying a large, long sword that has a strange hilt on the bottom of it. It's a hand and a half long sword too, and it's pretty cool. But he stumbles pretty assuredly up and out of the forest, and then finishes his movement to right there. The spooky specter that we already spoke of is going to just float on down here to Bitch Slap, and it is going to reach out to touch someone. It reaches its spectral hand out towards you. Its literal body blowing in the wind, and it touches you ever so softly on the cheek, causing 15 points of corrupting necrotic damage to your skin. So the flesh around your cheekbone like withers and dies. You can see just a chunk of your cheekbone poking out from where the flesh withered away. Then a skeletal warrior shows up as well. Also, this one, is kind of decently dressed. He's got a hood. He's wearing some decent armor. These skeletons skeletons or undead creatures look like they're better put together than just the shambling monstrosities you've come across up to this point. It is going to finish its movement by moving 10 and throwing a javelin towards Nina. The 22 is going to hit her, So she takes a real quick 8 damage from the javelin, and then it's the draft horse's turn. It's very uneasy. The draft horse kind of stamps its feet and wickers in place, and then it's Nina's turn.
I'm gonna attack the spooky specter little person that is next to Bishlap. And I'm gonna use my crossbow at it.
Okay. Looks like you hit it with a 26 for 9 damage. Hit it again for another 5.
Hey, it's something.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it for you? Okay. Madam Slap of the Slapper type. The scary thing is on top of you. You don't have... Oh, wait. I think... Frightened, you have to use your turn to move as far away from it as possible, right?
I don't know. I just know you can't go any closer to him.
Each non-dead creature within 60 feet that can see or must receive or be frightened for 1 minute. Frightened target can repeat the saving throw at the end of its turns, with disadvantage if it's in sight, ending the effect on a success. If the target saving throw is successful, or the effect ends for it, the target is immune to the Banshee's horrifying visage for the next 24 hours. So you get another save, but yeah, you need to move away because you're frightened.
Okay.
Now you can move away a different way. You don't have to go back. You can go over and up potentially.
Yeah, I'll bonus action rage.
I think she's mad.
Right. So because I'm wearing my boots, I have to go 80 feet. Which is... Oh, that's a
Your Jumpy McJumper boots?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Let's go over here, I guess.
Alright, you'll get an attack of opportunity done to you as you sneak past. But it misses, so that keeps your rage going. And we get you to there. You're far enough away. And right out of where you're coming, you notice right ahead of you as you get there, a shambling creature with its skin missing, its muscles pulled apart to reveal what was once flesh and organs and bone beneath, its hair plastered to its head, looking almost sickly in the light, and it's like, it's like the worst comb over possible where they like sweat a bunch and it's just like pulled down real tight around in these little cone points on its head. You see it starting to shamble out. The other horse, feeding into its neighboring horse's attitude, also kind of bucks in place a bit and doesn't enjoy the whatnots and the things. Let's see, we'll get this guy right here. Another undead monster looking pretty horrendous. Kind of comes out on all fours, like like the scary fast undead do. How they like come out and like they're on all fours and they're like arching their backs and their elbows and stuff to be all awkward and bent. Yeah. A couple of those guys pop out of the area and start sniffing the air. They growl out like loud and creepily just to emphasize exactly what I'm talking about here. So this is creepy skeleton. So he's right here. Another skeleton pops out of this one doesn't have much as far as heavy weaponry or armor on. Looks more like the kind of skeletons you're used to seeing. But he's just a nasty white. And zoom in on these portraits; they're pretty dope. So just so we're on the same age. And then spooky undead creature. That's the one that's down by you guys here, I think. Not spooky specter. Okay, cool. Let's do that one. Floats out of right here. And that's going to be its move to get to there. You guys upset yet? And a skeletal warrior comes out right next to it. Looks to be pretty pissed, carrying a battle axe and a javelin. Couple javelins. Got another one up here. Should I just keep going, you guys? Or are we good? I got more. And that one there. All right, ARAM.
Let's see.
Run away! Run away!
Yeah, there you go. I'm done. I'm out.
Wait, what? ARAM, no!
No.
Yep. Nope, I'm done. Like we have no businesses in this area. These are ghosts, so they don't carry any money, no valuables. Fuck this. We don't need to be here. I'm out.
Don't leave.
Not even a single fireball?
No, I'm out.
ARAM,
I'm spent. I am spent. There's literally nothing I can do but drink health potions and shoot some firebolts. That's it.
okay.
That's why I was trying to rest. I'm spent. I'm done. I'm leaving.
You got plenty of spells left. Well, maybe you don't.
Right. I haven't got a chance to rest since the last 2 or 3 fights we've been in.
That's right.
That's
Yeah,
what I
you
was trying to do under the tree.
kept using those. I tried to warn you, bro. I said those 3. You're gonna use that spell up, huh? For one to wait for Wayne.
So once again, yeah, no, I'm walking away. There's no value in this fight. None whatsoever. I'm out.
Xenobee's trying to hide in the wagon. A warlock level for everybody. It's no purse. I'm done. You guys are a little bunch of little punks. All right. Other spooky B23. Let's see where that one is. Up top here. Go ahead, Bitch Slap. Give me a wisdom save.
Now, Twisted, you're absolutely right. They don't even have a purse. Fuck that. I'm out.
They don't.
Oh,
Okay, you've been afraid enough. You're not afraid this time. I do have one other piece of bad news for you.
was I supposed to roll at the end of my thing?
To do what?
Try and be unfrightened?
Oh, yeah, you can.
Was it wisdom save?
It is a wisdom save. Just DC 13. Okay, you're no longer frightened.
All right, great. I'm still leaving.
He's
That's quick.
Hey, at least you played the frightened part correctly, right? And then, Bitch Slap, I need a Constitution saving throw as the Banshee wails. Real quick, ARAM, you look back, finally realizing you were afraid for maybe no reason, as you're such a powerful wizard, as tired as you are anyway. You look back just in time to see Bitch Slap reach the edge of the forest and skid to a slamming fall and halts as she face plants on the ground right to the far right of the forest over there.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know that one of your companions just fell to the ground with no hit points and is face down, ass up over there. And now it's Balar's turn. Is this like your guys' caves beneath the city, or worse?
Worse.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a fuck it moment. I'm going to run and jump in the wagon and grab those reins hard right and get those horses moving as fast as they can south.
Which way? South?
Yeah. Same way ARAM went.
ARAM went, south, away. So you guys are just going to leave Bitch Slap to the death?
That's cool.
I mean, I don't see a whole lot we can do there. Being what they are, and what limited bit I know of the undead from reading the Necromancer's books.
Yeah, you can do a history check if you want to know what they are.
Well, no, I'm not worried about what they are. I don't think they have a whole lot of interest in dead bodies. so we can always come back and recover later.
Oh, she's not dead. She's just unconscious over there, still breathing.
Why is there a gravestone?
It's because this what happens when you're dying.
Okay. Then hold on.
We lost Bear. Nope, he's back.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I'll grab him out of the
Nope, that won't work.
limbo room. Check your mic, Bear.
Sorry, guys. Solar flares.
I know that's right. Shine bright like a diamond.
Twisted Taboo redeemed a fumble nat 1 for an NPC. Let's fail to do that.
Explain yourself, Taboo. Fail to do what?
Maybe the horses run into them.
I think that was right about the time that Itchlap failed that save.
I don't know. Let him. It'll catch up. He'll tell us what he's talking about. But we gotta honor his nerd force. I assume he used animal handling to move the wagon. Oh, yeah. Okay. So. So yeah. So the horses rear back in fear and do not move.
I feel like having been a horse, I would have advantage on that handling, though.
You've been trumped by the nerd force, brother.
Uh-huh.
What? Yeah, Mike's like, I'm gonna remember that for Sunday. Just so you guys know, Twisted Taboo plays on Sundays. So
I got a lot of points built up too. It's been a couple of weeks since we cashed in on the artifact.
I like it though. So yeah, the horses rear back and do not react to your animal handling. You didn't even roll it, but like whatever it was, he made it a 1. So I'm sorry.
Okay. Well then I will. What do I have here? Couple things.
Oh, we lost Bear.
Yeah, but he's in Twitch saying save the horses. B-Slap would have
exactly. She would have preferred
that.
to save the horses.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah, ride a cowboy.
I'm gonna 2nd level healing word Nina.
Twisted Taboo says you need some kind of pop-up alerts for the nerd force. Is that an option?
Yeah, I think there's a way I can do it through Twitch.
Okay.
Oh, heal Nina for 10. Good plan.
Yeah, 2nd level healing word there, and keep struggling with these horses, but that's my turn.
Okay.
I'm assuming trying to get the cart to move was my action there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then let me make sure, is that up here? Is there one? Okay, Aram. Roll a wisdom save.
Okay. Nat 20.
You're not afraid. Now.
I rolled that to get unafraid end of my last turn.
Right. The 3rd Banshee showed up, if you look to your right.
Oh.
Now, 3rd Banshee shows up. You see it. You freak out. Different visage, but still horrifying. And as it does that, you see it opens its gaping maw, and it goes... and like screams out again, which means... Oh, nope, not that one. Click here, click here, which means that I got a whale for a Constitution save on the 2 of you, which you both pass, so you both just take 3d6 damage instead of going down to 0. The gods forever be in your favor. Back to the top, Zena V. So, Kyle, as soon as this catches up to you, tell us what your plans are. I lost everybody. Holy cripe. This is messing up big time tonight. Hang on, everybody. I'm bringing you back. I don't know what's going on. I think it's got to be Streamlabs. I'm not sure if there's an update it needs or something. I don't think there was. Everybody's back. Everybody but Pam. Can I hear everybody?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Staying in the wagon, aiming and shooting. Okay, so she's in
We
the-
heard everything up to your wail.
Oh, okay. So she wails and does not. They both make their saves, taking 3d6 damage instead of the to 0, which is the worst. I don't know what's going on with that tonight. I'm gonna have to look into it. It might just. I think it's just something to do with Streamlabs probably. But okay. So Genevieve is gonna aim and shoot from the wagon. So let's get her steady aim effect, sneak attack effect, and corpse slayer crossbow. She's gonna shoot for the one we've already had hit a couple times probably. It's gonna be a hit for quite a bit too probably. Holy crap. 30 damage. That Spectre is heavily damaged at this point, and it doesn't have a bonus action to hide. Mr. Teal String, Lobolo of the Teal String clan.
Twisted, I just want you to know, on Friday, you're getting thrown in the arena alone against a Xenolycan.
That's awesome. I'm
Just
gonna have
know.
to, just for him, I'm gonna make that option. Like, if you spend 13 Nerd Force, choose a PC to fight the Xenolycan. Had to take the dog out. That sounds like it's real life, but it could also totally be you, since you're always turning into a dog. He said they're going to love the Beholder so good it's going to let them out.
Yeah. I don't know, she rolled a 6 at the end of the match, so
Oof.
it's going to be tight.
Oh, Kelly's not here, or Bear's not here.
We lost him.
He was in the chat.
I
Oh,
know,
no, he
but
completely fell off.
they're behind. Like, 2 of the players are behind. I'm just going to have to run them, because we can't wait an extra 45 seconds per
Well,
turn.
Looks like he fell off of Fantasy Grounds too. So
Yeah,
he's
he definitely
completely
did.
off.
He's got a bunch of good stuff going on here. He's gonna cast Hypnotic Pattern on. Where is where's the effect at? Usually there used to be a token. Apparently I don't have the tokens in here anymore.
No, it disappeared when you changed the layout. I
Alright.
don't have my tokens either.
I'll have to get it. 120. Let's see. It's a 30-foot cube within range. So 30 foot. So he's gonna do this. Cast Hypnotic Pattern on all of those guys. So let me see. It's 120 feet away, so he's fine with that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. He will roll.
You have Genevieve selected, or doing the targeting there.
That's not helping anybody, is it? Sometimes stuff makes me crazy. Okay. Target. Come on, target. Come on, target. There we go. Alright, let's try this again. And cast. Oh! All 4 of them fail! Wow. Okay, so he incapacitates those 4 until they're attacked. Good job, Lobolo. Way to help your team out. Let's see. This fucking guy, he's gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Double moves to get there. Spooky Spectre. She is going to move through and land on Nina, dealing a D10 force damage to her on the way through. And she's going to come down to Lobolo, and she's going to corrupting touch him. 21 is going to hit. It's 3d6 plus 2 to him real quick. 15, and he passes his save, so the hypnotic pattern stays in place. Skeletal Warrior does not get a save, does not pass go. And draft horses are not liking life right now, and Nina.
So can I move?
Well, you would take an attack opportunity from the heavily armed undead humanoid.
Could she use her action to disengage?
If she wanted to, but that means she won't be able to do anything besides get away from him.
I wanted to move close to where. Well, I don't know if I can move to where Bitchlep is and give her a healing potion.
Okay, what's your movement speed? Probably 30, 40. So if you're going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, that's your movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. You can get to her, but can't give it to her this round. And you'll take one attack of opportunity.
She has mobile if she takes a swing before she goes.
Right.
She's good.
That is good.
Can I do that?
Yeah. So if you swing you have to pull your sword out, which means you have to drop your heavy crossbow.
Okay.
So you drop your heavy crossbow. We'll say it's right here. Oh. Drop your heavy crossbow right there. Pull your longsword out. Hit the spooky. Aim for the spooky specter. No, I'm sorry, for the heavily armed undead humanoid. I mean.
She was up next to the heavily armed undead humanoid.
Yeah,
not the specter.
I know. That's what I just said. I said, never mind.
Well, the marker. Next to the... Oh, okay. Well, where you put the marker at, that's why it had me confused.
Right there.
I moved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, just what I said. Boom! Hit.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
but can she still double move when she does that though?
Yeah, oh, good point.
She'll only be able to get halfway.
It doesn't matter because she's going to be able to get there next round anyhow, so that works out.
And take both your swings at it, Nina, and then you would move.
Yeah,
There's
smart.
no point in only taking one and then moving.
Okay.
And roll.
God damn it. Great.
Oh, that's not good for you.
Fucking great.
You missed both times. Genius.
Genius.
Hell yeah. Alright. Trying to think. Oh, my drive. There we go. I gotta look this sword up real quick. Oh, I don't know where it is. 30 and 10. So unorganized, Eric.
Can I use Lucky?
Yeah, oh yeah, that's what it's there for. You could use it 2 times.
Let's do it.
Okay.
I think Pam should get inspiration for actually using stuff on her character sheet.
Well, I'll give it to her. She does use her character sheet sometimes. It's okay.
Okay, well that works a little better. Okay.
Alright, the quick 13 damage the first attack. Oh, you're attacking the wrong one though.
No.
Yeah, the one that was.
The spooky one was next to me too.
I think you were right where the arrow's pointing.
Both of them, I think.
Spooky had moved through and past you to get to.
Yeah, so it's just the heavily armored undo. Let's see if you hit him with the 18.
Okay, well let me see.
Looks like that would hit, and yeah, both of those would have hit. So I'll just drop the damage on him.
Okay.
And I'll give it back to the other guy. 15 and 13. 28 to Spooky Spectre.
Now that I mentioned moving through and past, wouldn't the Spooky Spectre have taken an attack of opportunity from Nina?
No, because it was incorporeal.
Okay.
But good idea. So guess what? Assistant Dungeon Mastering gets you inspiration.
Woohoo!
That was all Anina, so she got to there, did a couple of attacks, got to there. Bits left, give me a death save.
Yeah.
Sound effects are awesome. Oh, the zombie. Let's see. So that's 12, which is good for you. The zombie's going to move to here. That's about all it can do. Draft horse. Undead monster is frozen from... oh, by the way, Bear, you cast Hypnotic Pattern on those 4 guys in the yellow box up there. And it worked really nice, so...
Nice.
We didn't know what to do, and you weren't here, so I did it. Creepy skeleton's going to shamble forward to here. We'll say he does a double move. Spooky undead creature, he's going to just slide up to Lobolo there. And he's going to attack with life drain. Tries to grab your arm. You pull. He grabs your arm, but you have those like floofy barge sleeves. He just gets all fabric.
Untouch my lace.
Yeah. Remove your hand from my lace, knave. The skeletal warrior comes up. He's got a badass battle axe. And when I say that, it's just a battle axe. He swings and hits Lobolo with a... What's your armor class? Why is your armor class so low?
I don't know.
Are you not wearing any armor?
No, I'm wearing armor. At least I think I am. Could be poor choices in life. Let me check my armor.
Here's studded leather. It says it's on. Let me see what happens when I do that. 13? 15. It missed you. I had to reapply your armor. It wasn't on you for some reason. Like it said it was, but it wasn't registering. But yeah, so now that 13 actually misses you, so that's better for you.
Nice.
Undead monster shambles forward. Skeletal warrior walks stiffly forward in scraps of armor. He's going to actually throw a javelin at this horse. The horse gets hit with a 10. D6 plus 4 piercing. Creepy skeleton's going to creep on out of the forest a bit. He doesn't have good weapons or anything, but he does have a short bow. He's going to shoot that same horse. Hey, Ram. Scaredy cat daddy down at the bottom.
Winston, I just want you to know. Hey, Ram.
I miss Cal's face on the stream. Mike, are you there?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what to do.
Oh, okay. I
have
just didn't
no
know.
clue.
I wasn't sure what the plan was. I just didn't know.
I don't know what the hell to do at this point either.
You're good. We just had a lot of. I thought maybe technical difficulties were getting in the way again because like we were losing people earlier, so I had to click over some buttons. I should probably just plug my extra monitor in now that I have a computer that works. But alas, I got this nice mic right here. Is it super loud?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna scream across the field. Help us!
Just
Stop
yelling.
running away!
Ah!
Ah! That's a crying for help.
Where
Scream.
where is the cart exactly? There's supposed to be a cart, and I'm just
It's
trying
a wagon,
to figure out.
not a cart. But I'm
Okay, the
sitting in
wagon.
the driver's seat of it, and it's connected to the horses.
Okay, that's what's confusing me, because what I'm looking at is you and Genevieve standing in front of the horses.
I can't get them
I'm
to
like, there's
spin.
supposed to be a
If
cart.
you right click, you should be able to rotate the tokens.
Oh, I've
you
never
right
done it that
click
way.
on
I've always done the That's not
Well, that
letting
didn't
me
do it. It works for me.
Well, you used to be able to shift. Like, see how the yellow arrow points? See, the yellow arrow is facing. So they don't spin because I have facing on. So, like, Nina is technically facing that way right now, right?
Yeah.
Bolo is technically facing towards that guy right now. Aram's facing, like, that way. Like, I'm getting out of here! I can't. There's not one that shows down. I mean, actually, there is. I'll do this. Ready? Why isn't it working? Oh, whatever.
Okay. If my circle is right, I should be able to get Spooky Spectre, Undead Monster number 4, Skeleton Warrior, Creepy Skeleton, and Heavily Armored Undead Humanoid. Do you concur?
Not spooky undead creature though, right? Just spooky specter.
You're right.
Correct. Then I think that's fine.
Okay. And then I'm gonna miss the draft horse because it's not enough to count, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's not. We decided that we're gonna only do it on half cover.
Half. Right.
If you got to cover half of the sheet, so I would say that you're just at half with Skeleton Warrior, if barely.
Right.
Holy cow! 3 made it and
One
2 didn't.
fail. Yeah.
That's all right. Still hella damage. Ooh, fireball! No, I didn't forget to do the lore checks. I said they could. I said they actually could. I even told Balar he could do lore checks. He's like, I don't really care what they are. But I mean, I described them some. So that was good. Okay, what else you got there?
All right. I'm moving. That's all I got.
I need bigger maps. Phantom Cartographer, make the maps bigger, so I can steal bigger maps. Like his trees. Okay. Other Spooky 23 is incapacitated since Lobolo's mean to it, and then Balar the cart driver. Animal handling, or attack of some type, or what's the plan? You guys got him on the run now, right?
I'm going to
Cast an expanded
call
dawn.
lightning. I'm going to call lightning.
What are you gonna call
Put
it?
it right there. And my first call down, as I do so, I'm going to shout out, "I'm sorry, buddy!" But I'm going to put it right on Spooky Undead Creatures, so it's going to hit all 4 of them, including Lobolo.
Okay. He's smooth with it. It's fine. Gross.
3 successes and a fail.
Okay, did Lobolo succeed?
No, Lobolo did succeed.
He's the one for success?
Oh, and he's got concentration. I didn't even think about that. Whew, he passed, though.
Yeah. So you're like, I'm going to kill these guys here, but I'm also going to awaken those 4 over there.
And that was action. These horses aren't cooperating, so I'm going to move to there.
Off the cart?
Yeah, off the cart. And as I pass by Zenavi, I'll just, hey, if you can get the horses out of here probably not a bad idea, but I'm gonna go after bitch slap. And for my bonus action, I am going to wild shape into a rhino.
Okay. Don't do it now. Don't actually put the form on.
Too late.
Oh, it didn't change your token.
No, it didn't, but I put the effect on me.
Okay. Well, whatever you got to do to take it back, because we're about to call it for the night. We're at the top of the round, and we're not able to get through another round. So we're just going to discuss and talk about for the next time. Very nice work, guys. You guys made it into the forest. You finished the arena. We got done with Summerside. Nobody got arrested yet. You're in this forest. It's looking kind of bad. As all of this is happening, top of the round style, you hear laughter echoing from south of you. And you hear it's kind of a deep, hollow laughter, and it's and it continues on for some time. And then out of the forest steps a undead-looking creature that has a skull on its head, and it steps out like just out where the other ones had been, just outside of your call lightning. And he points his hand around at the lot of you and says, "You will all die for your transgressions against the undead god Lich King." And he looks behind his shoulder and says, "Minions, onward! We will take them and then the world." And that's the end of the game for the evening, as you guys just got the shit scared out of you by a rather fearsome-looking dude. I think Pam got lost.
I'm not scared. I'm still
Super
out.
dead. Dead. Yeah. No, but he's definitely. I'd say we'll check for intimidation next week. No, its head isn't a skull twisted. It's like wearing a skull on its head. But it's still. You're not sure if it's undead or not. You can't really tell from this distance. But it steps out of the forest line there, just to the edge of where the call lightning is. Not that he knows where it is. That's just where he is, and he laughs and points around at you and says, "You're all doomed, and then we're going to take on the world and conquer everything, and all shall walk in the path of darkness that is the undead lord's desire," or something along those lines. Something nice and evilly poetic. And we will pick up at the top of the resound next week. Well, hopefully with Xenovive being here. And we'll see if you guys can take out this wave and the next 3 waves of undead monsters.
I'm just asking myself why we didn't hire a cleric.
I just work here, I just work here. But yeah, so yeah, feel free for discussion, anything you guys want. I'm not gonna... I'm not planning on throwing anything else out there since we're at the top of the round. We'll just start there next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Every Wednesday and Sunday, 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I run D&D games, this group for Wednesdays, and I have another 6 players on Sundays. And then, like I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, Jacob has his stream on Twitch under All Dirty Diver 2021, 9 p.m. to midnight on Fridays.
Come watch me riggedy wreck Twisted Taboo with the Xenolichen.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna be in for some shit.
He's got an awesome cleric on his team.
He says we have started the Sunday-Wednesday time war, which I think he means like Nerd Force battles, where everybody just spends Nerd Force on the opposing stream to try to screw everybody over. Oh yeah, okay, future versus past. Because just so, if you're watching for the first time or you just don't remember, you guys are somewhere between 800 and 1,000 years behind in time compared to the Streamline game on Sundays. So those guys are in the future in the same world.
I'm going to scorched earth Gene's favorite place and completely blow it out of his future.
Well, poor Red Sock. The poor Red Sock. Turbulent times call for turbulent measures. That's too funny.
Let's butterfly effect this shit. Let's go.
Oh, Lord.
How is it taken?
Awesome. Well, hey, good job, guys. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. Hope I didn't scare you too bad with all the undead minions. / I hope you're terrified. I know that At least one of you peed their pants. I'm not going to say who it was. It's just rude, but you guys are in for a treat here. Mike, you should have long rested. I'm just saying.
He had enough time for a short rest, didn't he?
No, it was just shy. I literally made it like a half hour
Was
too
it?
shy.
Oh.
Yep.
Because I
See
knew
if
he's
Mirage ever shows up on Friday.
No, he's not. You're never gonna let Mirage show up now. Sorry, Mirage. I was gonna let you play, but Dane's a dick, so I didn't want to.
I'm gonna make you guest play like halfling nothings for the
Oh!
rest of the campaign.
I was ready. Mirage is ready to break them out of jail, bro. I promise. He's got.
Oh,
He's
I know.
very,
I've got it. I'll talk to you.
He's very, very sneaky. That's funny. He's very, very sneaky.
All right, folks. Well, if we're done, I'm gonna skedoodle.
Yeah. All right. No, yeah, we're just chilling. I mean, I know that the stream technically goes till 11. I just figured that we'd sit on here and chat for anybody who wanted to, and no pressure on my end. Jacob Brand. Bye, Jacob. See you, buddy.
I'm down to chat.
Bye.
Yeah, you know, just BS about the game and other games and just time in general. Well, you should have been a warlock. Mike, Twisted Taboo said you should have been a warlock. You wouldn't have. You could have got off with that short rest.
You know, no, because they
Mhm.
still need a 4-hour window too, don't they?
No, they need a short rest. You're an elf, so you get a long rest. But warlocks can get their invocations back after a short rest. I think.
I don't need a full. No, I don't need a full long rest. I just need 4 hours.
Right, which is for you is considered a long rest.
Yeah,
That's all.
it's a short rest, but it's considered a long rest for me. Yeah. So it's the same thing as a 1 hour, still better. Yeah. Oh, Twisted, you're right.
Yeah, he's right. But,
Plus, you can worship Satan. Yeah. Okay.
okay, that's enough of
So
that.
somehow I don't think my dragon lineage would have been too proud of that, though.
Right. I'm gonna go ahead and shadow ban you for the rest of time. No worshipping of Satan in the chat, Twisted Taboo. Come on.
Oh.
No, that's fine. Whatever. Freedom of religion. Do whatever you want.
What about his flashy cousin Saturn?
Satine. Yes. Oh, dragon Satine. Yes, of course. Satan. That's like Zatanna's cousin, Satan, the Magnificent. No? Well, he's definitely bringing the morning glory. Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming and playing. Thank you all for coming and watching. Don't forget to follow if you aren't following. Don't forget to subscribe if you have Prime. It's free, or if you want to, no big deal either way. No pressure, no worries. And then if you haven't, run over to TikTok and throw me a follow on there so I can get some more followers so we can play random games of one-shot TikToks. It's DMDPI317 over there. Have a good night, everybody. I'll see you guys at the latest Sunday, or I might catch you on some Fort Neasy here in the near future.